What's up, bro? This your boy George Brand Brooks. You find me on Facebook or subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can chop it up. George Brand Brooks so we can chop it up. Real quick, I just want to give my opinion on some good smoke. Why are so many people from the black nations? Why are they sellouts? Why do they come here and sell out? Why do they come here and they do everything to get some type of white validation? What happens is with a lot of black immigrants that come from a lot of these black nations, they didn't fight for nothing in the countries that they came from. They come to America, right, comfortable, and they reap the benefits of what the black Americans have died for. So it becomes a thing with them. They feel comfortable where they rather collaborate with the people who they know that's responsible for the situation that black people are in the first place. The Candace Owens and what is his name, Brandon Daniels, these guys that have certain Caribbean backgrounds or have certain they come from certain black nations, they naturally are sellouts. They look at the way they look at white people is if they are a savior figure to them. You know, they look at white people as savior figures. Not all of us in the black community in America, we don't do that. Because we have more of a fighting spirit. Where they come from, they come here defeated. They come here defeated. They come from failed nations. They failed in these other black nations that they ran the fuck away from. And the only thing is that they feel like, you know, if we would be more safer if we can't beat them, join them. So that's why, and it creates this mindset to where they think that by talking about us, disrespecting us, shitting on us, that they get some type of white validation, they get some type of white acceptance. But the same people who they pander to don't like them either. They don't like them either. So I don't know what you think that because you can use your black skin to say what they can't say without being called racist. It doesn't matter. We have to fight white racism. And it's funny because the black people, black Americans, right? A lot of us shut down the talking points that comes from a lot of black immigrants and first generation of these black nations. We shut them down because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not listening to you. You can't tell me that there's no racism and no, because you left your country of origin, you came here. You whatever was going on back where you come from, you didn't stay there to fix it. You came to a country that was already established. We fought for the laws and the equal opportunities that you come and enjoy. Black Americans fight racism. We're the only people who fight against racism. So they feel the need to tell us, oh, y'all just complaining, man. Y'all blaming everything on the white man. That's a defeated mentality. These people, their mindset has been, they have been defeated. They come from failed situations where they're defeated. You're wrong. And that's just really what it is. The most dangerous people to black people are the foreigners. The black, not even just black immigrants, the Latinos that come here. You got black immigrants that come here. You think that because you pair white people talking points, you're going to get some type of acceptance. You know, y'all want to be one of the good ones. And it's undermining to us because you fought for nothing here. You work for nothing here. And you come here to this country. You disrespect the very people that's responsible for your existence. Black immigrants, like I said before in my other videos, people born from different countries, other black nations, you cannot come here and have a critique about anything. Why do I gotta listen to you? Who are you? You don't set the standard for morality. What have you done? What example have everything you got is here for us? Why am I listening to you? What have you done that we can take advice from you? What have you done? You have not produced a Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You have not produced a Malcolm X, a Megan Everett's. You have not. You leave your country because it's failed. You come to a country, a first world country that we helped create, and you got all this stuff to say about black people. Your jealousy, this hatred that you have for black people, that's not going to fix your country. You hating us and working against us and collaborating against us, that's not going to fix your country. We're not living like you. We don't have to listen to you. We set the standards for morality and justice, perseverance. You set the standards for running. You run. You don't take any responsibilities, you run. So why do we need to listen to you? You got Africans coming here telling us this and that to get in our politics, telling us what we should and shouldn't get when you ain't even from here. The thing is, we let Candace Owens run her mouth a little too long for me. She ran her mouth for too long for me. Too long. She avoided black spaces. She avoided black media. And then when she did get confronted, and when she did have a platform to be on with black people, she embarrassed herself. Black immigrant brothers and sisters who are not sellouts, who don't tap dance, right? Y'all don't never check your own people. And then when we do it, we're xenophobic. We shouldn't have to do it. I'm sick and tired of every time I turn around, someone's got all this shit to say, and then you look at where they come from, you ain't even from here. You are a first generation immigrant. And there's nothing wrong with that. But how is it you feel the need to come here and open your mouth and tell us about anything? Even people in the Latino community, everybody, I mean, these people come here, they parrot the same talking points as white people, talk about some black crime, and it's like, wait a minute, you Mexican? You Mexican? How can a Mexican come from Mexico is one of the most dangerous countries in North America? You know how dangerous it is in Mexico? It's so dangerous that y'all don't live there. Y'all don't want to go back there. But then you talking to us about black crime. Look, the crime ain't like that where you come from. It's a safe haven where we at. Where you come from, everybody's fucking corrupt. The police is corrupt, the politicians corrupt. There's nothing but corruption where you come from. The police and everybody, they all collaborate with the criminals. They are the criminals in a lot of these Latin American countries. The police in Mexico, they are connected to the cartels. You don't even know who you're dealing with. These people come from third world countries where it's complete, just ultra violent. And they point a finger. Someone was talking to Tariq Nasheed before. He was from El Salvador. I said, you're from El Salvador. You're from El Salvador. El Salvador now is better. They had the most highest murder rate in Central America. But then you come in and you pointing the finger. We're not living like you. We don't live like you. You have to catch up to us. You should be studying, learning about us. Stop coming here, getting it on your knees around white people, because that's what y'all do. Trying to get a pat on the head. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. A lot of us, we just sick of it. That's why a lot of us, we're saying, hey, immigration that's coming scooping y'all up, that ain't got nothing to do with us. They fear-mongering to the point where they telling us that we gonna get it too. You see how fucked up they see how they think? See how they think we're gonna get it too? When have we not gotten it? We was the first to get it before you got here. That ain't nothing to us. That's not scary to us. We've been going through COINTELPRO. We've been had the FBI and the police target our communities. That's not scary to us. You're not scaring us. We looking back like, man, handle y'all can do. Do y'all thing. Cause stay over there. We don't care. We don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it anymore. We're sick of it. Fight your own battles. Stop running all the time and stop coming to us. No disrespect to my immigrant brothers and sisters who are cool, but I'm just telling them the truth. Fight your own battles. Stop looking for us to come, because that's what they know. Black people move mountains. They know. They know when we get up, we move mountains. None of that stuff is scary to us. When they was putting the little children in cages and stuff like that, we looking back like, man, y'all not gonna put our babies in cages. Y'all know not to play with us. Y'all know. They understand us already. They study us already. They worry about us already. That's why they got to stay 2 steps ahead. They prepare themselves already for us. See, black immigrants and a lot of people come to this country, right? They just got here. And they still learning the ropes, as if like we haven't been telling them the game. And this is really the truth. So I don't want to hear you come from a different country telling me about reparations and anything like that. It's not your business. That's not your business. You have no position to speak on our reparations. It has nothing to do with you. Be quiet. You didn't fight for reparations where you come from. You sitting at our dinner table. You eating off my plate. You in my house eating off my plate. You mind your business. How dare you open your mouth and say anything? How dare you open your mouth? You watch your mouth. You watch your mouth. That's the problem. Watch your mouth. Y'all come here, y'all too humble. So there gotta be some checking that we gotta do to our black distant cousins. Because the internal fighting is no need. We shouldn't be fighting amongst each other. But we want black immigrants from all these other nations to fix up your countries where you came from. Stop running from it. I seen a sister say she was going to Haiti. She's going there to contribute. She's going to start a restaurant. That's what we want y'all to do. Haiti would never be better. And I do agree that the white supremacists have everything to do with what's wrong with Haiti. That's true. They have sabotaged Haiti. They have. That's true. Haiti is in a position where it's at because they made it that way. That's 100% true. But then again, it's still not an excuse. We don't have no country to go to. We couldn't go nowhere else. We can't get deported. We can't go nowhere else. We had no choice but to stand up 10 toes and fight. And then people come here telling us what we should or shouldn't get. Ridiculous. But you gotta start standing up for yourselves. You can't stop looking at black people to be the shoulder. We can't be the shoulder all the time. We showed you guys the blueprint. You know about Malcolm X. You know about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You know about the Civil Rights Movement. You know about that. Study that. Learn that. Apply that. Fix up their countries. Not even just black immigrants. Latino people too. We're sick of you coming here too. We're sick of it. Everybody coming running to America like it's a fucking free-for-all. Getting our politics, telling us that they deserve due process and stuff like that. You don't deserve no due process. You came here illegal. You shouldn't be entitled to rights here. You don't even belong here. You broke the law. People out there protesting to break the law. You can't come in illegal. It's wrong. But they become so entitled that they think that that's what they're supposed to do. And then you got the anchor babies crying when their parents broke the fucking law in the first place and they never held them accountable. So I say all the time, why don't you hold the parents accountable? You came to a country illegal knowing that you were breaking the law. You came anyway. You did it anyway. And now when you face the consequences, you cry about it. When we break the law in America, we go to jail. We go to jail. It don't matter if we got kids. If I rob a bank, the police get me, they're going to take me in front of my kids. That's just what it is. I can't cry and say, oh, I got kids. So, you know what they're going to start doing? Is they know they're going to start enforcing? They're going to start making being in this country illegal a felony. That's what they're going to make it a felony. They're going to criminalize it now. They're going to start putting people in jail for 6 months to a year because it's ridiculous. And I agree with it because none of these people benefit us. They don't give us jobs. They come here just as racist as the white people. They practice the same racism as the white people. So a lot of us look like, hey, you're not doing us a favor. That's what's going to start happening. They're going to start locking you up. You want to come in illegal? Okay. Come get these 6 months. It needs to be some type of deterrent. Everybody running around here illegal. You can't do that in no other country. You can't go to Mexico illegal, Canada, China. What do y'all think this is? It ain't about being xenophobic. It's just to me, and just listen to people cry, and to me, it's ridiculous. And that's my take on it. But black immigrant brothers and sisters from black nations, you're no different from how we feel about the Latinos that come here. Fix up your own country. It is not our job to fight for you. Stop coming here, getting in our business, getting our politics that you don't belong in. You got fucking Somalians in Minnesota in politics. I mean, how do they let people who don't belong here in our politics? How? It's ridiculous, but that's my take on it, man. You want to comment, I'm out.